And players like those, you want to have them as high up as possible.
High up or like attacking mids for creativity. I mean, even if you put Valverde and Modric in, move Bellingham up, take Mbappe or Vini out, put Rodrigo in. When your top players are not performing, you put someone in that's almost at their level. In this case, Rodrigo, because they have hunger and they want to prove they want to be on the team, they'll play well. But if Ancelotti, and again, there's a lot of season to go, Madrid could definitely recover with the players they have, or they might not. I don't know. But when you have a squad like that, you want to show Vini and Mbappe that they could be benched now or push them to do better every single time because at the moment they think they're untouchable.
That's where Mourinho would come in, and he would bench some of his top players that don't perform. But then in turn, he would get a lot of hate for that. But he wouldn't be afraid to bench them.
And again, last season there was not much to bench because all Madrid players were performing at least more than average every game. If it was not Vini making an assist, it was Rodrigo. If it was not Rodrigo, it was Bellingham. If it was not him, it was Valverde, Chouameni, Cavavinga. This time, if he does, I believe he doesn't bench those two, and they're not gonna be pushed to do their best.
But if Madrid wants to try to attempt to win the league, something's got to change. I don't think you can have two guys who don't do some defensive work. You're basically playing with 9 guys defensively. Sure, maybe one guy is okay that doesn't come back, but 2 guys, and then that makes Bellingham have to pick up some slack. And on the other hand, those 2 guys aren't like making a difference consistently. If you compare like Ronaldo and Messi, they don't do a lot of defensive work, but they make a difference.
And they were pressure on top at least.
I don't think they're playing at a level enough to not do any defensive work.
Not to compare Messi and Ronaldo because people hate us for doing that all the time. Players are not afraid of Mbappe and Vini like they were of Messi and Ronaldo. And again, there was so many players back then. Di Maria, Iniesta, Hazard in Chelsea. I mean, there's so Mueller, Bayern Munich, Ribery, Robin. There was so many players, and a lot of them didn't win Ballon d'Or. Just throwing that out there. Um, that people were afraid of. They're not afraid of Mbappe, and you could tell the La Liga defenders are like happy to like hate on Mbappe or to like take him out. And I don't know if he's gonna do good considering that most of his goals so far have been penalties. In La Liga, only good goal he scored was in Champions League.
But yeah, that makes your midfielders tired. Valverde gets super tired trying to make up the ground. Bellingham gets super tired. You have Modric, he's already old. Camavinga is still pretty young, but everyone can only make up so much ground.
Like you said, Ancelotti has to change something. And I'll just bring another analogy of when you play soccer, right? I wouldn't do this playing in a match. I'll do this in, pickup games, scrimmages. Let's say I'm faster than everyone or mostly everyone. If I'm just making runs, even though I'm juking everyone, taking it, but missing at the end, my teammates are tired of chasing me also because they think I'm gonna pass it. I don't pass it, I keep missing, but they still made the run regardless. The midfielders, the other team attacks you, you're not coming back. Your midfielders are tired from doing those runs that you missed and that you didn't pass. your team is broken because people don't. I don't think people realize that if your forwards or wingers run and sprinting and they're taking defenders, the midfielders are running almost full speed because they're either getting ready for a pass, a rebound. But if you miss or lose the ball, all your energy is gone. And unfortunately, that's just how soccer is. But Mbappe and Vinny do that a lot.
And to add more to that, if you're busting a lung to make that run every single time, time in, time out, and you don't get the ball,
That's true
it's
too.
gonna break the team, like you said. Next time, you're gonna be like, should I make the run? I probably should. I'm probably not gonna make the run. Nah, why make it when they don't pass it, right?
No, it's true. And again, watch this game in particular. Again, I don't know. I think in Dortmund they got lucky. You know, Vinny did a great solo performance, but also I don't know what Dortmund was doing the second half. Um, Watch the Barca game. First half of them Dortmund. It looked like the midfielders were tired, even since the Dortmund game. It looked like they were already like, should I go up? Should I not? Is he gonna miss? Is he gonna pass? And especially in the Barca game, you could tell the midfielders were not present.
If you're working to bust the lung every single time and you don't get the ball, and they just shoot it out just because they want to shoot, that just kills you. You
I
know?
mean, even you saw the Barca players when Lamine Yamal tried to do like a selfish play, even though they made a run or they the Rafinha complained. It's totally
Exactly.
normal. Lewandowski missed those easy one. Barca players look kind of like, what the dude? This could bite us in the back. It did it. Rafinha did a bad shoot. Didn't pass to Balde. Balde was like, yo, what the hell? Right? They did it once or twice. They didn't keep doing that the whole game. They at some point they decided, let me pass it to my teammate. They might have a better chance. They might stop the ball.
I feel like Vinny and Mbappe is just trying to play hero every game, trying to outplay each other to see who's the best.
And
That's
Mbappe
not-
is realizing he's not in France. He hasn't surprised any Madrid fans. So don't act like they're gonna be on your side. Madrid's only on your side when you're winning. Madrid fans are the most brutal, I'll tell you that.
I wanted to work out, but their attitude, either their attitude or Carlo has to do something with the team selection. Because this, if it continues like this, is not working out.
And again, let's end it with there's a lot of league to go. There's a lot of season to go. Madrid has great players. Madrid is Madrid. They could definitely recover. But if they keep doing things the same way, they're not. And let's just end it with that.